Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Slimemouse here. Welcome back to another video today. Welcome to the bonus episode for Pokemon Red. As you guys know, I already made this video, but I'm going to actually remake it because I felt like it didn't meet my expectations, especially because it was very confusing and jumbled up. I feel like I have a better streamlined way of doing it. As you guys know, I usually talk about post-game information or features in the game that I didn't have time to talk about during the main adventure. Obviously, I can't go back and change that after it's been a little bit of time since we've actually played the game. But usually I'll make these videos right after, but now I'm just trying to catch up and remake all the videos. But I'll talk about extra information that I didn't talk about during the main game. I talk about multiplayer features, and finally, bonus fun facts and beta information that you may or may not have known. Let's just jump right into it. First things first is the post-game. Pokemon usually has pretty extensive post-games, but as this is the very first game in the series, there isn't that much to do. First things first, this is the first game, well obviously it's the first game, but it's the first game that allows you to travel back to the Elite Four and challenge them once more. I'm not 100% sure if the levels actually change, but just assume that that they will be slightly tougher than they were before. Of course, you can also rematch the champion, which is blue still, so yeah. Next up is the Pokédex.
If you did somehow manage to complete the Pokédex, this is what would have happened. Alright, so we're in-game in my Pokemon Red version, and we have the complete Pokédex, scene 151, and we own 151 Pokemon, everything in this game. Now, in this game, to complete the Pokédex, you don't need Mew, since it's a mythical Pokemon. You just need the other 150. So let's go talk to Professor Oak and see what he says about our completed dex.
Good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming along? Here, let me take a look. Pokédex completion is 151 Pokemon seen, 151 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating? Your Pokédex is entirely complete. Congratulations!
And we get to hear that nice little jingle afterward, too. And that's about it. You go through all that trouble to complete the Pokédex, but that's all he really says. You would really think that Professor Oak would care a little bit more about you completing his life goal. But don't worry, in these games there's also one more reward that you get for completing the Pokédex. In Celadon City, in the Celadon Mansion building, on the 3rd floor, you can find the Game Freak Studio. There, you'll also get a little reward for completing your Pokédex.
Wow, excellent! You completed your Pokédex! Congratulations!
And there we go, we get ourselves a nice little diploma. Player Poketip, congrats! This diploma certifies that you have completed your Pokédex. From Game Freak. Now in Pokemon Red and Blue, he's the only person that actually reacts to you completing the Pokédex in this room.
I'll leave a link to Poketip's video down in the description below to show you exactly what you need to do to complete the Pokédex. Next up is multiplayer. If you head into in any of the Pokemon centers in the game, you'll be able to head into the multiplayer section. There are 3 different rooms, but most of the time you'll be able to just go to the last room and connect to a friend. In the Game Boy version, all you have to do is connect a link cable to your Game Boy console and someone else's Game Boy console, and you'll be able to connect and battle or trade. And you'll, of course, be entered into a little room for this to actually happen. There are also a few more features with this. In the 3D, if you connect your Pokemon Red to a Generation 2 game, you'll be able to transfer your Pokemon up to the Generation 2 game in Bill's house in Generation 2. Of course, I won't talk about this extensively, but I will talk about it extensively once we actually play Generation 2 games. Also, you can connect your cartridge to an N64 and play Pokemon Stadium and transfer all of your Pokemon to that game as well. Finally, in the 3DS version, there is a new way to trade Pokemon and play with your friends. There is now a local multiplayer mode in the Virtual Console release. You'll just be able to connect via infrared and be able to trade that way. Of course, you still have to be next to each other. It's not online, but It's still better than having a link cable. Next up is Pokemon Bank. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow on the 3DS Virtual Console are eligible to be connected to Pokemon Bank. In Pokemon Bank, you'll be able to transfer your Pokemon from Red to Pokemon Bank, and then from Pokemon Bank to XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, and eventually Pokemon Home, which Pokemon Home will be able to let you transfer it to Pokemon Go, Let's Go, and Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Maybe. Because of the lack of national decks. Yeah, you get it. Next up is some fun fact beta information. If you didn't know, Pokemon Red, Blue, or Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, 90% of the Pokemon designs in that game are leftover concepts from the Generation 1 titles. And beyond that, there are a plethora of more beta Pokemon designs, not only from the Generation 1 games, but also from the Generation 2 games. If you want more information, check the link in the description below. It'll take you to a video describing every single one, if you're really that interested. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something today. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.